Boom. All right, what's going on, you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel. In this quick video, I want to give you guys my short-term price targets to the upside for both Riot blockchain and Marathon Patent Group. Now, I want to make it very clear right off the bat that after and if, of course, if we hit these topside price targets, I do think it's possible and I do think it's fairly likely that we see the first pretty significant correction of this 2021 rally. All right, I will explain why that is a little later on, but I also want to make it very clear right off the bat that corrections are a healthy part of the bull market. Whether you're talking about Bitcoin related stocks like Riot blockchain and Marathon Patent Group, or you're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the big players themselves, corrections when we're in a bull market are a healthy part of the cycle. All right, it weeds out the weak and allows the strong to accumulate more. Okay, so that's how you have to think. You have to keep strong hands through the volatility. You don't have to do anything, not financial advice. I don't want to be saying anything you have to do, but that's what I personally do, and I'm just always talking to you guys about what I do personally, of course. Okay, so let's get straight into it. We're going to be sticking strictly to the charts today. I'll just give you guys my topside price targets. I mean, you guys have already had a fat hint as to what my topside price target for Riot is based on this big old bullseye right here, but I'll explain to you guys why that is. We'll go on tomorrow, and then yeah, I'll just let you guys know where I think these could be going over the course of this week. I honestly think we're probably going to hit these by the end of this week, and once again, I'll explain why that is. So before we do get into it though, I'll ask you guys to please give the video a like if you do go on to gain value from it today, or if you yourself are invested in Riot or Mara or Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency or cryptocurrency stock. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, want to catch more content like this, and yeah, I'll shout out the newsletter at the end. So let's just get straight into this. All right, so my top side price target for Mara, or for Riot, I'm sorry. So Riot and Mara both have their price targets. I've set these price targets for Friday. If you guys remember, it might have been in the last Riot and Mara video, last time we covered Bitcoin, I said that that the first week of the new year, like around January 10th, just ballpark instinct January 10th, that's when I felt like this rally was going to start to slow. We'd get toppy, and then at that point, we'd probably pull back. That's just, again, this is just years of playing bubbles. I have no grounding, no like stable technical grounding to base that on. But just what I've been thinking for the past week or so now is around January 10th, we'll probably see that first significant pullback, which again is healthy, of this cryptocurrency bull market. Okay. So these are set for the end of the week, of course, because we can't trade on the weekends. January 10th is, I believe, Sunday. So this price target is set for January 8th, this Friday, closing out the week, if we do test the top side of this ascending channel. So the reason I have it up here, of course, is because this is the top side of a very, very strong ascending channel that we started printing back in mid-November. So you can see a lot of points of contact here. It makes perfect sense that this would be the top side price target. And we've already tested a bunch. And the reason I think that we're going to top out, again, I do believe that Bitcoin will likely see a pullback instinctively just from playing so many bubbles over the years. I think that Bitcoin will time out. I think we will see a pullback in Bitcoin sometime this weekend. And because I believe that, I of course think that it's only likely and only rational to believe that Riot blockchain and Marathon Patent Group and many other crypto-related stocks might top out around the end of this week as well. Okay, so my price target towards the upside is Riot testing the top side of this ascending channel one more time for potentially the last time. Again, you guys, this is just my thoughts. We could just continue to rip. These things are absolute shredders. So maybe we just blast through this and keep going to the upside straight to $50. I don't think it's responsible to say that. And in my personal opinion, I think we will test this one more time, come up to about $21 if we hit this line on Friday. You can see this purple line here that I've had drawn for probably, help me out, Waves fam, probably the better part of like 6 months now. I've had this line drawn here just as a historical ceiling for Riot back in the 2017 rally. So this line around 21.50 coincides pretty damn close with this $21 price target I have on the top side of this ascending channel. So makes perfect sense to me. We hit $21 on Thursday or Friday, whenever it might be. Maybe it's $20 if we hit it on Thursday. Maybe it's $21 Friday. Who knows? It's a pretty steep line. But once we do hit this line, I think it'll be the last time we test the top side of this overall ascending channel for a while. And again, as we progress through this week, if we see some of these things come to fruition that I'm thinking will happen, I will then give you guys my downside price targets. Of course, I have the newsletter, shout out newsletter portfolio, you guys. We talk about the downside price targets all the time, areas where we can accumulate. But the top side price targets are equally as important because it gives you the opportunity to take some profits realize some gains, and hopefully accumulate more at those lower levels. Okay, so again, trading can be a pretty dicey game, but if you do it responsibly, if you do it right, if you do it in small quantities, it can be lucrative, and it can give you the ability to better your average cost for your positions. Okay, so to close it off one more time, my price target for Riot blockchain by the end of this week, just going to call it out there, is about $21. Okay, to once again test the top side of this ascending channel. And then again, over the course of this week, maybe next week, I'll give you guys my my downside price targets, because of course you want to know when to buy more, when it's safe, when it's potentially safe to buy more. Safe, again, I don't want to throw out these hard words, but when I personally feel responsible buying more. So we'll talk about that over the course of this and next week. Okay, so that is Riot. Moving on to Marathon Patent Group, Mara. Again, Mara playing catch up. Mara doing significantly better today than Riot. And again, you guys, this is what we've been talking about. Riot and Mara, game of cat and mouse. They're continually. I don't want to speak in fact in any way, but again, you guys, they've been proving themselves to play catch up pretty well, like we've been saying. So again, Mara absolutely crushing it today, up almost 24%. Great day. It did successfully hop back into this ascending channel, which makes me very, 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 very bullish on Marathon Patent Group for the course of this week. So again, because I think Bitcoin, Riot, Mara, many other cryptocurrency plays are likely to top out by the 10th, so that it's coming up pretty soon, guys. It's coming up quick over the course of just the next few days. I do think that we could see some very, very sporadic price action in Mara. Riot, again, I do think we could see Riot appreciate in value, but because the technicals, because it's closer to the top side of its ascending channel, I think Riot will climb less. But because Mara just today reassumed this long-term ascending channel that it's in right here. You can see it drawn here, and it actually goes all the way back. I'm not going to zoom out, but this long-term ascending channel that Mara has been in, this very strong top line of resistance, I think it's very likely that by the end of the week, again, if all goes accordingly, we could see Mara come all the way up to about $18.50. Again, if we hit this on Friday to test the top side of this very strong ascending channel, very strong line of resistance on this overall uptrend for Marathon Patent Group, and that would bring us to about $18, I'm sorry, and 50 cents. Again, that was huge. I was so pumped this morning when Mara reassumed, just re-entered, just blasted right back into this ascending channel. And once most of the time, you guys, when stocks re-enter strong ascending channels, it's very likely that they go on to test the top side, especially with all of the fundamental momentum, just hype, FOMO coming into a lot of these plays right now. Okay, so topside price target for Mara is $18.50. Again, you guys, proceed with caution. Maybe consider realizing some gains, okay, once we hit those upper price targets. Even if it's not, even if you guys know the 2010 rule I have, like every 20% a stock goes up, take 10% off your position. That's a safe way to play these rip and rallies. But when they hit overall price targets, and again, because these are pretty solid price targets, and I do think it's likely that just because we've been ripping and roaring for the past 4 weeks now, which in bubble terms is a very, very long time. I think it's likely that we see one of these healthy corrections. Again, you guys, it's healthy. Weed out the weak, make room for the strong, and it gives the strong hands more of an opportunity to accumulate at a better level. Okay, so just keep an eye out, you guys. Stay on your toes, and yeah, we'll see how this week plays out. And I could not be more stoked to share this experience with you guys. We still got some upside here, but again, you guys, please do your own charting. Draw all these lines on your chart for yourself. Of course, always make your own decisions. I'm just letting you guys know what I'm doing personally and what I'm seeing myself. So, yeah, let me know what you guys are seeing. If it's different, if you think we're due for a pullback sooner than that, or if you think we're just going to keep ripping higher. So, I'll talk to you downstairs. Until next time, guys. Always remember, of course, one more thing. I'm so used to shouting this out in the beginning. If you guys want to know, again, for the newsletter, I already did give all my top side, downside price targets. In all honesty, that I tell you guys exactly how I plan to trade in this. That's what the newsletter is. It's a lot more than just my trades themselves. The newsletter, that's the portfolio. The portfolio shows what I'm actually trading as far as positions go. But the newsletter explains why I think this is going to happen. Similar, it's like an analysis, but again, it's on the daily. It's during market hours. It's directly applicable for you guys to go on to do your own research after you read the newsletter. Again, guys, this is just real-time updates from myself, and I do work really hard on it every single trading day. So would appreciate it if you guys check this out if you want to know exactly how I'm trading, where my price targets are, when I'm planning on buying the dip on many of the plays that are doing so well right now, and again, still have room to grow. Please check out my complete portfolio daily newsletter, first link in the description. If you're interested in that, joining the Waves fam. If not, no worries at all. So once again, I'll talk to you guys downstairs. Always love talking to you guys. Always love learning from you guys. So I'll see you down there. And until next time, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace.